your minimum for investment is as low as what?
But we even launched a partnership with Chums. You can invest as little as 5 bob. There is no excuse for not investing.
My God, this is brilliant.
Yeah, I was being given a testimonial the other day, actually this week, of a gentleman in the informal sector who puts 50 bob every day since Chum started. 50 bob, 50 bob, 50 bob, 50 bob. His portfolio has significantly grown. And I was like, this guy is doing better. He has a portfolio bigger than people who earn 1 million shillings a month. Some people. It's a principal issue, not a quantum issue.
Yes.
But there is something bigger than that. For me, whether you earn 10 bob in a month or you earn 1 million, what matters is your purpose. Why are you here? Your purpose has nothing to do with how much you earn.
Yep.
But you must live your purpose. Now, to live your purpose, this financial redemption is key.
Yep.
So
it's not an option.
It's not an option. You must take steps.
Yep.
To get financially redeemed. Because this is the tool that the devil has used to make us not live our purpose. This is the tool that, has taken us away from our children, has taken us away from our wives, has taken away from our parents, has taken away from who we are supposed to be. So, if everybody got financial redemption, I can tell you, there would be no hustlers and dynasties. Those kind of narratives would not exist. Even though we have different resources in terms of strength, we would all be living our purpose. When you live your purpose, you're a happy person, you're a joyful person. You know where you're headed. So it's about financial redemption. And Nabo is about financial redemption.
I know this is not the conversation is on your life, but you've touched on Chums, and I'm just like, it may have sparked the interest of somebody right now who's earning 3,000 shillings a month, and they're thinking, you know what, I want to start my investment portfolio now. I want to start my financial redemption journey right now. Explain to them what that product, what is Chums?
So Chums is actually an app. Go to App Store, go to whatever.
Play Store. iOS, it's on both.
Yes. Download Chums. Before we finish this, you'll already be an investor.
It's completely digital.
Digital. Including getting money back.
It is.
You don't need to visit any office, and you don't need to fill any documents.
Iko hapo too. I love it. Number 2 question, the diaspora market. So maybe again, some of my audience, the people who watch this, are guys from the diaspora. So can they have conversations? Can they pick up the phone and make a phone call and somebody from Nabu Capital will answer?
Yes.
Can they begin asking, how can I begin sending money back home to build my parents a home or whatever it may be?
Yes. I've done a lot with the diaspora. I have a good sizable clientele from diaspora. And again, going to purpose. We've addressed specific purposes for them.
I was going to ask you.
One purpose has been relocation.
Powerful.
I want to come back to Kenya and live a life that I will not be struggling compared to where I was. We've done that successfully with some of our clients. Wonderful testimonials. And I remember one trip I did in Boston, and one client came back this year. Was it last year? Came back to Kenya, and we were having lunch, and I was saying, you know what? That your trip to Boston changed my life. So relocation is one. Another one is this black tax thing. You send your parent 20K a month. We can put together a portfolio that can be paying your parent
20K a month. Yeah.
You know, and you will never have to go back to your pocket again.
Yep.
And then the capital you put in Double Capital will
It's still
never
yours.
be. It's still yours.
Yes, it's still yours.
It's still yours.
Yeah. Brilliant, Pius.
So there are many. There are others also.
Real estate investment.
The others are actually like they say, when I come to Kenya, I want to spend shillings.
Oh, nice.
So we create a portfolio here. When they land, they say, before they land, they say, by the way, I'm coming. And put 300K in my account. They find 300K in the account.
And let me also say, some of these things you're talking between 24 hours and 48 hours. This is done.
Yeah.
Liquidation.
Yeah.
It's not like I can sell a piece of land in that 48 hours.
It's not like selling land.
Yes,
It's not like selling land.
I understand it. Hence why even land needs to be strategic investment.
Exactly.
But the speed of liquidation, just for clarity, is 24 hours to 48 hours from the moment the email comes.
Yeah.
Because in signing up, you do put your credential, bank accounts, all these different details. Okay, let me, again, a different audience that watches my content. Non-Kenyans. Is that option available here?
We have many. Remember, I even started, I said one of my first clients was from London, a very big institution.
Yeah.
You know? So I actually don't think there is any other fund manager in Kenya who started with such an exotic clientele like us. You know? Because our vision was not to be a Kenyan outfit. Our vision has always been we're a global our clientele are global. Our market is Africa.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask now. I never like painting things just rosy. I like the reality. And some of the problems that have been happening, and we've seen this in our newspapers, are we invested with this company X and X and X. When it's time to pull out, or when it's time to get my return, or when it's where is it? Suddenly, and we've seen, is it CMA? Yes. Actually almost revoking some people's licenses on this. What are your thoughts about this? And how can your clients do due diligence? What are the ways for us to do due diligence when deciding to get into this space?
Yeah. And do you know one thing that has gotten customers into trouble? Focusing on return. Because this guy is offering 10%. This one is offering 12%. This one is offering 18%. So who do they go for?
Highest percentage.
Highest percentage. They don't care where that money is going to. But there is no government bond that delivers 20%. So whoever is promising you 20%, why do you just believe it without asking, where are you going to make this 20%? How do you make this 20%? People don't ask that question. They just say, hey, Pius, I can see you're offering 12%, but I have a 20% somewhere. I'm like, ask, do your due diligence. But do you know how hard that is? The lure of yield has gotten so many people in trouble, including some people they're told they're going to double their money.
Yes.
So for me, and that's why you hear me, I'm not talking about returns. I talk about purpose. Why do I talk about purpose? Because if you give me an education fund, I'm doing an education portfolio for you. But I want to invest that portfolio in the Nairobi Stock Securities Exchange so that I can double your money. What are the chances that I can actually have the portfolio instead of doubling?
Yes.
Very high.
Yep, very.
But we have very predictable outflows that need to pay education every time.
Yep.
Haven't I just messed you up?
Extremely.
So talk about purpose, don't talk about return. When you talk about purpose, then you also know the kind of risk you can take. Some clients come and say, Pius, you know what? I'm sorted on retirement, I'm sorted on education, my kids are done with school. This money, even if I lost it, it would not make me commit suicide. Invest this money. Then I can take high risk.
Exactly, because even, for example, something like a government bond, we know it's very low risk.
Yes.
That's not where your And even I remember you are like, Richimi, I don't touch Bitcoin, I don't touch the cryptocurrency world.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me that. And I was like, but Pius, look at the high returns that are in that space, but now you guys are sleeping. You're like, listen, I can't play around with people's money in that spaces.
No.
So you've got different segmentations, high risk, low risk, medium risk.
Yeah, but we don't even try to categorize any client as high risk or low risk, because we realize that is it leads us to nowhere. Because clients also don't know themselves. You get, But when you talk about purpose, you are able to attack the issue of risk tolerance very well. Because if you're asking me to invest your education fund and give you 20% return, I will also ask you, are you ready to lose half the money? And you'll say no. So then we'll agree. It is not 20%. Yes.
I like it. My friend, we're not talking about 20% with that then.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. So last thing on this, people can walk into your office and have a conversation. In fact, let me say this. At this point, if you're very interested more in this conversation, the number which is on the screen, you can stop this video, you can pick up, you can call it. You can write an email to the email which is on the screen. You can, somebody will reply to you. Are you on WhatsApp?
I'm also on WhatsApp and very active on WhatsApp.
So as a company, because I don't want to put your WhatsApp number here.
We have.
Yes, okay,
Yes.
good. So as a company, there's also a WhatsApp number.
Yes.
So email, phone call, you can check their website. If you want more, maybe this part of the conversation has really sparked your mentality and you want this kind of information constantly coming to you, do your life a favor. Stop the CTA video right now. Go to a channel called Nabo Capital. Hit the subscribe. This information, Pius has been talking about it. For how many years, Pius, have we did these videos?
Wow, more than 4 years.
Yes, we started this. That was my introduction to Pius. It was through helping them set up their digital portfolio or platform, not portfolio. Yes. So go there. There is so much content, different interviews that he did with Chris Kirubi, with James Moria. There is actual education about all that he's talking about. So do not continue this video without subscribing to that channel, because that is just free content. For you to have a session like this costs a lot of people a lot of money, but you're constantly putting up free, amazing content onto that platform. Now we can continue with this conversation for another 50,000 years. So I want us to move on to proceed.
Wow.
Yeah, because just because of time happening. For more information on Nabo Capital, guys, again, I'll say reach out to them. Contacts on the screen, email, phone number, WhatsApp, do it all, website, YouTube channel. Follow them on social media. But for now, when we come back, we're going to have a bit of a heavy conversation, but excited to have you back. See you in a bit.